And so here's another video that I want to do, just starting out with this. See how I got that symmetrical? I've got that strapped down just with bungee cords perfectly right there. That's my toolbox. You see that? There's my magical walking stick. It's a bear protector. And look at that nail. See, a lot of people notice that. Look at that nail. Do you play guitar? Then shut up. Alright, there's the toolbox. All my handy, I was going to say weapons, but my tools in there. Don't search that. That's why I keep it on top. And the sun's about to go down, and what I did was set up my tent. And what's interesting is that I never have put the tent there, but it's in between where we kept the Parissimos and where we had made our food tent. That's the chow tent right there. Now, but look at that right there. This is the most major tree. And it's real tall and it's kind of leaning. You never know which way it's going to go when the storm comes in and the heavy, heavy winds. If the wind blows this way, we're in big trouble, right? Actually, no. And I'll show you something. And this video is just for Kaiboa, all my QQMs and all the supporters. Let me just tell you what you got to do. I'll stay in here, in this tent, in this unprotected tent. I'll stay in here any night, on a stormy night, a tornado night. Well, I don't know about a tornado, because tornadoes are chaotic. But I'll stay in here in a windy night, a storm night, a thunderstorm, and a hurricane, because I'm safe. And I'll tell you how I know that. And my head is going to be right here. Right here, and the way the bed is situated. You can look in there. You see my sheets and everything. You see the pillow? You can see it. So my head is over here. My head is here. Now you know why I'm safe? Because look at the tree. This big tree, this 20-ton tree, I don't know if it's 20 tons, but it's at least more than 10 tons. This tree, yeah, it's leaning. So if this tree comes down, you follow the line over here. If it comes down right on my head, see, I said my head was going to be there. If it comes down on my head, I'm a goner, right? I'm a goner, Kaiboa. No, I'm not. Because look at this. I don't know if any of you noticed this yet, but you smart guys, smart QQMs, you would have noticed this. See this here? This is an impenetrable pile. I actually want to do something with this pile. This is, I've never been told, but what I think this is, now these are heavy. Remember when we were moving some of these? I think these is old pieces of sidewalk. And talk about tons. This is heavier. This pile right here is heavier than the tree. This by volume, like the same amount compared to wood, this is heavier and denser. By a little bit. Not by a huge amount, but by a little bit. And you see the pile is this high? Let me get down at that level. See, it's this high? Now you look across to where the tree is. That means the tree would have to fall down at the base and be at this angle and rest here, because it can't go beyond this. This pile is not going to collapse. Even when the tree hits it, it's only going to shift a couple inches, not even. So it's not going to compress. It's just going to, it's like a mini mountain, mini micro mountain right here. That tree is going to come down. And look at how this one fell on it before, from over here. That tree fell down, and see where it is? Just, it ain't going any further. It just landed right on that. So the tree, this tree, if it comes down, which I hope it doesn't, I hope it lives, I hope it has long, long, long life. But if this tree came down, it would land right there. So you draw a straight line from this down to the base of it. And guess what? it's never going to hit the ground. It's not going to hit my head. The only way it would do that, the only way, is if it hit this, and when it hit here, it cracked all the way through immediately, and then it fell down. But see, it couldn't do that. Even if it cracked, the main thing it would do, if it hit this, it would crack here, and then the end of it would bend over this way. It would be leaning this way, then cracked down this way, okay? But if it cracked on this side, it couldn't fall any farther. It's not going to crack it here. It's going to crack it further up, and the top end, which would be on this side, would fall this way. But the lower end, attached to the ground, the root over here, that's not going to fall any further. That's just going to get hung up here, then the top half's going to fall this way. This is going to be stable. It's going to stay right here. So guess what? It's foolproof. It's 99.9% foolproof. I'll sleep here any night with my head here, confident and secure. Not only in faith, but in scientific logic. Mathematical, geometrical, trigonometrical, that I'm safe from this tree in case the tree becomes a weapon of the jinn or the evil spirits. Punish the evil one, Lord. Amen. If it does, take a look. I'm level to the ground. It's going to be the base of this, and it's going to be at this angle to there. In fact, it's not even going to harm the tent. It might harm this side a little bit. It might push the poles down, but it's not going to crush the tent. So this is what you have to do. You have to learn from this. And I'm glad that you watched this, because this will be your education for the day. If you don't understand it, then keep watching it again and again and again and figure it out, because I'm going to test you on it. And I'm going to put you to the test out in the field, not just theoretically on paper. I'm going to put you out somewhere in the wilderness, and I'm going to test you. And you're going to have to apply this principle. Okay, Kaiboa. Over and out.